What's happening, YouTube? Today we'll revisit Madalina Cojocari's case. There's been a little update. I'll bring it to you. I'll read it to you. With the update, since the video I did with Sluggish Sleuth, if you can remember, I'll put it in the end screen. If you don't know about this case, very strange case, as you can see in the beginning intro. Little girl getting off the bus, 11 years old. Very strange case, ties different countries. Mother, stepfather just randomly, they don't even report the girl from school missing. Just a very strange case in total, the whole thing. Kind of been dead since the start. It never spewed off. It never got a lot of media coverage. It's good to see it getting some traction now. Excuse me, at least a little bit of I think I got this off a Newsbreak. So 2 days ago, there's been an update. With the update, there's been barely anything coming out of it, but there's been at least a few videos. I'll put it on the screen. New, to make posters, share on social media, which is important. Again, not familiar with this case, check out the live that I did with Juju and Sluggish Sleuth. They had even contacted media behind the scenes with this, did a lot of work, have a Facebook group. But let's bring you the update on this and share these new pictures out to your social media. Let's get into the update. It's interesting, and there's a little bit conspiracy with it. I'll get into that too, even though I don't have to do those things, but let's get into it. Alrighty, shock twist in Madalina Cojocari disappearance as details of the missing girl's mom smuggling plot emerge. A judge has ruled to keep search warrants related to the case of a missing 11-year-old girl that were due public release sealed after police said investigation is still ongoing. Madalina, 11, has last seen in her home in Cornelius, North Carolina on November 23rd, although her mother, Diana, did not report her missing until 22 years later. Here's Madalina. You all remember her. Here's the bus video. Police believe that Madalina's mother had asked a distant relative to smuggle herself and her daughter out of their home and away from the 11-year-old stepfather. As a result, the judge has ruled that the search warrants for the Cojocari household remain sealed per NBC affiliate. In December, had sealed the warrant for 90 days and it was supposed to expire on Thursday. However, a judge extended the seal on Wednesday until April 19th. Here she is again. The U.S. Sun previously reported that a grand jury charged Madalina's mom and the stepfather, Christopher Palmitter, with failing to report the disappearance of the child to law enforcement. Remember, the school had called and she hadn't been there for so long, they hadn't reported it. The last time Madalina was seen was on the school bus I showed earlier. Okay. It's not a cold case. Detectives are working on it every single day. We can't talk about it. The unnamed distant relative is alleged to have been connected to known drug traffickers, according to documents. Here is said scumbag's mom and stepfather. And interesting underneath here, you got a couple comments. By calling her mother a mother is a bit of a stretch. Your child is missing 22 days and you finally report her missing? Yeah, something is wrong. This one says, if the mother was truly concerned of her daughter's safety, then she needs to talk, but instead she turned to a person that's affiliated with human trafficking. Okay, let's break this down, give my final thoughts and some conspiracy. Okay, so the distant relative is somebody in Florida. Actually called Sluggy. This guy named Octavian lives in Orlando, Florida. And interesting, weird, the day this little girl went missing, this guy had an auto accident in Florida, whatever that means. As far as the comment goes underneath this story, and I will include this story in the description box, you can check it out yourself. This guy is also some type of drug trafficking is in his past, charges or whatever else. So I don't have any idea what that human trafficking is at the bottom. A lot of times people really jump to that when we're trying to figure out, where the missing kid is. Okay, there's no links to that. I don't know if they read the past charges wrong or what. But can't make them mad if it's not that. Drug trafficking, yes. Also, there's been, if you go to her channel, Sluggies, there's been two boys are missing, same town, or right around it, than Madalina. So I don't know what that means. I don't want to put conspiracies out there, but it's good to see this case get a little bit of traffic. It's still weird. It's weird that the judge sealed it, but again, that's it's legal. So there's no telling what that even means. You know what I mean? She reaches out to her brother in Florida to have him get them up out of there. She has been not the most cooperative with police. It took her so long just to report that girl. There's shenanigans everywhere, people. Y'all see it. I don't know what her reaching out to the brother is. That was just my thinking out loud. Tell me about it in the comments. Madalina, Cojocari. You can join a Facebook group if you've been following this case. Leave it in the comments. Conspiracies are welcome. Conspiracies are welcome because we got to try to figure it out together. But it's still going on. A little traction is better than zero traction. And I will put the original breakdown of this little mini deep dive that we did on the end screen. If you haven't seen it, or through an info card through this video. Be careful out there, man. There's missing people everywhere. It's getting out of control. Until the next one. White Boy signing off. Smash that like.